Hey, let's go with it. The worst thing in the world is to be in a relationship with a woman and you're in it by yourself. So, this video is the 7 signs that the relationship is over and you're the last to know. And that's a sad case. It happens a lot. It's very, very common. So, first of all, let's talk about a woman like this has no integrity. Before I even get to anything else, oftentimes guys are when you're in a couple and everybody's busy, everybody's working, things get overlooked. Sometimes you fall off a little bit between the hustle and bustle of what's going on in your world and with her world, and you just get so mundane with the routine lifestyle. You can never stop being engaging. Okay, you never stop trying to gauge her attraction. Now, she may not say it verbally, but watch her actions. Not, you don't have to hawk her down and shit. But every once in a while, you got to tune in, check in with her, and make sure things are going accordingly. There's going to be days where things aren't going to be great. Things are going to be good, bad, whatever. That's the roller coaster of life. We have that. We all go through that. Okay, you have to be a hawk or police her. I'm not asking you to do that either. So, let's get into the signs. Okay, so if you see these signs, guys, understand that there's something missing here. And you need to pay attention to this, okay? So pay attention. Okay, this is what happens when you don't, and you sit there with your fucking feet up. You understand? Shit happens, it gets out of hand. You let one thing go, okay, she's in the mood, da 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 da. You let her calm down or whatever, and then you forget about it. You get caught up in your own shit. And it becomes routine. She may be a bad communicator too. Or maybe she's just tired of telling you, or you're tired of hearing it, whatever. But here's some of the signs. If you start seeing these signs, guys, understand that this is probably a point where she's already past talking about it, and you're probably past the point of asking about it. So, but you may not understand that her attraction is really off the tilt. It's already gone already. But because women hang in there to the last minute, women hang into that done. Usually, they've got a B plan. Usually. Now, a woman that's healthy and mentally stable, she'll need time by herself. Woman that has high value, she needs time alone. She understands that. Why? Because she's worked on herself. She knows that I need to be here, I need to be alone, I need to do my woosah moment, whatever that is. But she needs solace and peace to reconcile with herself and say, okay, did I do this? She runs a checklist. She goes down the list. Boom, 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 boom. But we're on this side. So a woman like this is very passive aggressive, not talking about it. She'd rather not say anything about it and just let it filter out and run its course, which is not good for either one of you. But be that as it may, here we are. So look out for these signs. If you see these signs popping up, take notice. All right. So let's go with the last one. Number 7 is support. All of a sudden, she stops supporting your goals and your dreams, aspirations, whatever, right? Let's take, for example, and when I was young, I always wondered why, like, sports guys and guys that get their careers going, the minute they go to the pros and all that, they get married. They go, why would you get married? You just got your money. Why would you get married? And I guess as I got older, I realized that, a lot of these guys need support. They need the accolades. They need a cheerleader to keep them going when they're tired and they've done all the training, all the working out. They don't want to go home alone or to some stranger that could take their money and all that kind of stuff. So I get it as I get older. But again, everyone's got their own reasons. But my point is, when a woman stops supporting you or doesn't feel her goals align with yours, she pulls back. She's not going to support you. You're talking about your day, you got a promotion, whatever, and she gives you a very bland response. Oh, that's nice. Now, she's not interested in it because why? She doesn't want to be part of your future. That's why she's pulling back. She doesn't want to connect with you and have this joyous moment and celebratory, because then it creates bonding. It creates a happy moment, happy memory. So she knows in the back of her head she's going to leave. She want that memory to be the last memory. We just had a good time. I'll give it a week. Another month because, oh man, his job's picking up now. Oh man. See, This is why money ain't everything. You understand? Woman doesn't like you. She's done with you. She's not feeling you. She's not feeling you. The money and all that, she's like, it's good. I'll hang in for a little bit longer, but promotion. She'll be excited. She should be turned on now, right? Got more money coming in. That's not true. The money doesn't matter. Listen, her attraction is dropped, and she was, don't forget now, this is a girl that you're with that found you attractive, and you engage with her sexually. And she's still, you got more money now, you're doing a little bit better. She still don't care because that didn't change. So her attraction is already gone. Once her attraction is gone, not like us, guys are different, oh, I hit that again, all right, come on back, I made a mistake too, let's get a look. Can I get a hug? See, that bullshit, But women are a little bit different. They move a little different. So let's move on. She's not giving you accolades because she's not giving you props or giving you any kind of encouragement or joining moment where you're celebrating, because there's drinks, then it's dinner, and it's, so she doesn't want that. And also, what's bigger than that, she doesn't want the marriage talk. Now let's get a house. Now we do this. She doesn't, why? She doesn't want to bond any closer. She wants to get away from you. So that wouldn't matter. Next one, number 6. Scarce. She makes herself scarce. Now, this is normally, a routine. You in the morning, you leave. If you live together, she goes her way, you go your way, you drop off at the train station, or she drives, or whatever. And you sometimes during the day, she'll reach out, or you talk to her, or whatever, or she gets home a certain time, but she's making herself scarce. You barely see her. When she gets home, she's busy. She gotta go back out again. Her friend needs something. Oh, she has to go back out again. You're going, the behavior is weird. Making herself scarce is because she's hoping by the time you get home, you're asleep, right? So that's scarce not being in your element because you just want to create the quality time, the alone time moments. She doesn't want that because that empty space creates bonding and watching TV together and all. She doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to do that. And it's the same thing as keeping a distance. Keeping space between the two of you. She doesn't want to bond. She'll keep space between the two of you guys. She doesn't want that. Okay, she doesn't want to end up, because women are emotional. Yeah, she's done with you. Her emotions for you are in the basement. But if you start sitting around and having drinks and, whatever, she might start getting feelings again because the old feelings are still there. They're still fresh. But she's suppressing them because she has other ideas. Okay, next. Number 5 is going to be her independence. Now, this is when someone she's going out on her own. She doesn't do, as far as routine, she breaks routine. She's not doing the dinner. She got her own dinner where you normally have dinner at a certain time. You come home, you meet up. But whatever you guys are doing, it's imperative that you get together and have dinner. And you get together and And she doesn't do that. You get home, there's no food there. Maybe you guys are going out, but she calls you because she breaks the dates. Oh, I'm going to dinner with so and so. She won't even explain or ask. She's just giving you a statement. Yeah, I'm at dinner with so and so. No, we're out. So well, I'll be home soon. When I get home, I'll talk to you. We'll talk later. Click. Very cold, very callous, and calculative. Okay, so that's what because she's creating the wall, letting you know she is doing her own solo thing, whether you are separated. In other words, if you have your own place, she has her own place, it's much easier for her to do that. Whereas if you live together with someone, they can still do that, but there's tension between the two of you guys. And her job is to keep the tension up, because that keeps the walls up of intimacy and bonding. And we'll get into that in a minute. But that keeps you guys and it keeps the energy weird. And that's her job, is to keep the energy weird. You're like, I don't know what, and you're scratching your head, you know what's going on. That's what she wants to do, is create the little confusion. So let's go on. Number 4 would be the communication, of course. The communication sucks. All right, like I said, she's doing her own thing. She's individual. She's with her girlfriend. She's living a single life. She's getting dressed, going out. You may be sitting at home and you're on the couch. She sees her go out. She's dressed up. She's going out. No questions, no nothing. Just going out on her own. You don't want to argue. So you say, you going to be okay? Or let me know when you get back. Yeah. And she goes, doesn't do it. Doesn't connect. She comes home on her own. She doesn't tell you where she's going. She doesn't care if you're worried about her or not. Not important. Not important. She's on her own. She's a big girl. She takes care of herself. No questions. Now, this is the situation where you're creating, it's 2 roommates. You are no longer, she's created the energy that, hey, either, and you thinking that she's mad at you for some reason. You say, I guess she's mad. I don't know what I did. So while you're home trying to figure out why is she doing it? What did I do? You're backtracking and rationalizing, or saying she's just on a rag or whatever, she'll get over it or whatever, or you don't care. She keeps the space, doing an independent thing, she's creating a single narrative. Sounds familiar, right? Sounds like cheating, doesn't it? Not saying that she is, but it's the seeds are out there. She's planting these seeds here. She's not actually doing it. She's actually thinking about it and lining things up. But if you have nothing to really go on, and you're not communicating, that should be a red flag. There's a lot of red flags right here. By the time I get to the second one already, this shouldn't even be happening. When I got the communication, that should have been the one right there. That should have deaded all that. By communicating and looking at her and talking to her, you get a clear picture of what's really going on. So if you're not doing that, of course you're going to be confused, because you're not talking and finding out where she wants to be. Women that are in love, that want to keep the communications going, they want to communicate to keep the bond going. They want to communicate to know where you are with them. They want to communicate to make sure that they're safe to continue with this journey they're investing in, which is you, okay, and the family or whatever you guys got going on, you're planning on developing. She ain't doing that. She ain't trying to be there. Simple. Women are very clear. It's very clear. Look at her actions. She's not acting like she want to be in there because she doesn't want to be there. Women that are passive, and most of them don't want to tell you, hey, I'm out of here. They don't want to do that, right? They rather a guy figure it out. And what's frustrating is the fact that the communication is off. That alone is the elixir. If you don't have that and trust, forget about it. Communication more than trust, because communication will build trust. That's the backbreaker right there. You don't have that, it's a backbreaker. I don't care how much sex you have and all that. That shit gets old too. It's a backbreaker if you're trying to get serious. Now you're just having fun. You're just having fun. Then everything is good. You get up and don't sit on the couch. You get up and do your own thing. You shouldn't be sitting around anyway. But you want to know what's going on. You're not sure. You can't pull the trigger yet. You don't know what's going on. Dates. Like I said, you plan on going to dinner. Now she's breaking dates with you straight up. Oh, we're going to go meet me. We're going to go so-and-so, so-and-so. Nah, I don't want to go there. How about so-and-so? Yeah, I want steak. Oh, okay, so we go blah, blah, blah. Okay, sure. What time? 8 o'clock. Boom, 8. All right. I leave work at 4. I'll let you know. Okay, good. I'll leave at 6. All right, meet you there at this. Clear, concise appointments. This is a straight up date. Date, time, location, proper date. You get there, no show, no call. Communication's bad. Again, now she's breaking dates because communication's bad, number one. She hasn't called you all day. Again, it's all part of communication. She hasn't called all day. If she wasn't going to show up, she could have called. She's not called you all day. She's keeping space out. Her phone calls are stopped because the communication is bad. Communication is bad. You're not getting no phone calls. You're there waiting for her at a restaurant. She's not showing up. She wants to create and let you know she's trying to create the energy of the argument area, but you're not taking the bait. So it's getting frustrating for her, and it's more easy for her to be nasty and bitchy this way. Sooner or later, she's going to try to get you to break. But this again, this ain't no shit test. She doesn't care. She's got something going on already, and you're just holding her back from that. She's ready to go. Outright breaking dates, the non-support, all these things right here, they add up. And the more that you're not taking the bait, you don't get it, the more frustrated she gets. And this is why, you'll be the last to know, because obviously you still don't get it at this point. If a guy doesn't get it at this point, he's totally clueless. Is not even when you can't even urge her sexually to get engaged, or you can't even engage her sexually to even hold her hand or look at you or get in the same room, that ain't happening. You get fed up enough, guys say, hey, what's up with let's get together. What's going on here? Let's just nah. What does she do? She's annoyed. She doesn't want any sexual contact. She had a bad day. She has a million excuses for not having sex because she doesn't want to. And on top of that, if you push her some more, she argues. She creates an argument. That argument, boom, out the door. She wants to leave. So that's why you never argue with women anyway. You never argue with them. But if you argue with her, she's trying to get you to argue. Why? That creates a bigger wall of separation. It's resistance. Okay? It's don't come near me. Okay? So this is all bad shit, right? Number one, she's not supporting you. Number one, you should be looking like already like one eye open, like, well, what's going on here? From one eyebrow raised. And the last one, number one, the family knows. Family and friends always know. They're the first to know. That's why it's number one. If you're in a relationship with a woman that you've been with, say, a couple of years, you know the family, the brothers act funny toward you. Don't give you the normal greeting. They're like, hey, yeah, what's up? You're like, what's going on, everybody? What's up? Hey, like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, and they acting. Then you look at the dad. The dad's acting weird too. Your dad's like, oh yeah, well, nice to see you. You're like, what the hell's going on here? And then you look at the mom and shit, and the mom is extra nice. See, the mom's a little different. The mom's extra nice. Do you want a specific cake? Do you want a slice of cake? Do you want, are you hungry? You want a drink? You're like, no, I'm okay. You're a little confused. But if the mom is extra nice, it's okay. She's nice and sweet, yes, but if she's extra nice and sympathetic, get that sad look on her face like you're a puppy dog. Not good. That means, that's the fat lady singing right there. I don't mean the mom. But that's the curtains right there. If the mom knows, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So those are the 7. You should be moving in a positive direction at all times. Anyone doesn't support your goals and your purpose and your dreams, family, friends, whatever, separate yourself from them first, because they're going to only get in the way of your progress or your blessings, right? Don't deal with it. People are going to hold you back because they don't have things going on. Don't let that happen. You get back to them when you get your shit together. You can get back if they want to inquire and be inspired by your progress and what you're doing in life. That's fine, but don't let them hold you back on your way to your progress. All right, to your goals and dreams. All right. Like, subscribe, comment below, guys. Excel, and I'm out.